Welcome to another show. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Sports media. Today, I got the high energetic, the very talented Stasha Adams. What's up with it, Stacia?
Not much. How are you?
I'm all right, man. Hey,
All right.
Stacia, she played
Making it.
volleyball. She came to UAM, put it down for the 2 years she was here. Wish she had one more year, but this year's her last year. Let the people know where you from.
I was born in Houston, but I was raised in Pearland, Texas. You from H-Town, just know. That's how we rocking.
Oh yeah, I see you. I see you. That's where you play high school at.
hmm
What school? What high school you went to?
I played at Pearland High School. It's south of Houston, like you're going to Galveston.
Gabs. Okay, okay. Uh,
hmm
so as we said, you play volleyball for UAM. What position you play? I don't know nothing about volleyball.
So the person that wears the different colored jersey, that's me. My job on the court is to defend literally everything. Nothing should touch the floor. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm also not only a leader athletically, but a vocal leader on the court.
Yeah.
And I was also the team captain.
Where that energetic, like where that energy come from? Like, man, well, you got high energy out there on that court. Where that come
Well, when
from?
you got a mama that played football and cross country and volleyball, um, and then my daddy, he's 6'9", is a big guy.
I
You
seen
know,
him,
I
man. He
learned that from
tall.
him.
Yeah, he tall,
He
man.
is, and I didn't get anything, not a dime. I'm 5'6", by the way,
You
on a good
five
day.
six. And what position you say you
Yeah,
played? What position it is?
I'm I'm a libero,
Who? Libero. That's what
a
it's.
libero.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. Your serve game was crazy too, though. I seen some of that, though.
Yep. So the serve that I do is called a top spin. So with the top spin, once you get it over the net, it'll drop
Yeah.
because it's rolling forward.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm learning something new every day. So what made you want to play volleyball? What made you like what did you fall in love with it, or was it just something natural? What was it that made you want to play volleyball?
So volleyball runs in my family. Every girl in my family has played volleyball. I started off being a cheerleader, then I went to gymnastics, and then I got in a really bad accident with that. Um, so my parents they put me in basketball. And, I wasn't good at that, and I gave the other team a point. So we knew that wasn't the sport for me. Um, and so they put me in volleyball for the YMCA. And all I wanted to do was hit the ball. I just kept hitting it, hitting it, hitting it. I was like, okay, I can do this. Don't let the ball touch the ground. Because, when you were younger, you played with the balloon. And the object of the game is to not let the balloon touch the ground.
Right.
And I felt like I was really good at that as a kid. So, putting that in the volleyball aspect, um, it just made me even better. On top of, I also ran track. So with me being so versatile in sports, it made me a better athlete with volleyball. So once I got in, I was like, okay, like I don't want to stop playing.
Right.
You just feel it. Just feel
Yeah.
it deep down in your heart. It's like, okay, like I don't want to get off this court at all.
I could
I got
tell,
so
hey,
mad when I was at
I could tell when you
I got
play.
so mad.
Yeah, I
I
could
got
tell
mad
when
when
you
I would get
play.
pulled, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? Why am I getting pulled?
Yeah.
But as I got older, I started understanding the concept of it's more than just not letting the ball touch the ground. You have five other players on the court, and you have to work together to accomplish the same goal, which
Right.
is to not only let the ball drop the floor on your side, but to execute with a kill, which is called a spike.
Right. So I had called it a spike. Some of the girls told me not to say it no more. So like they don't call it spike.
What?
They told me that it's not a spike. Like, don't call it. I was like, that's what we called it when I was growing up. Like,
Yeah, it's just, I mean,
but they told me not to
some
say
people
that no
are
more.
like,
They told me not to say it no more.
man, you can say it.
Yeah.
You can say it. You can say it. A kill, you can call it a spike, a kill, whatever you want to say, a shebang, because it gets
Yeah.
the job done.
Right. Well, I'm saying kill from now on. I don't want to be too.
Okay.
Hey, so hey, when did you realize you was good enough to play at the collegiate level?
So when I started AAU ball,
Y'all got AAU. Hold on, you got
I
AAU for
w-
volleyball?
we do.
I
It's
never knew
called
that.
so for volleyball, it's called club.
Club.
But for everyone to understand, we call it AAU ball. But
Okay.
club, it's the same concept. You do a tryout. The coaches there, they pick a team or they pick who they want on their team, who would fit together well, that would work together. And yeah, so I started off with this thing called mini club, where it's like, people that are just starting off kind of like YMCA ball.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't make the team the first 2 years that I started off because I've only played YMCA and they're looking for girls that are already in club.
Right.
So I didn't make it the first 2 years. I was upset about that. I went to go try out for a different AAU team. And at that time I was a setter. So the setter is a person that, uses their hands and takes the second ball. Um, and then I was a third string setter, and I was like, okay, well, like since I'm not playing, maybe I can try to hit. And once I started hitting, they're like, oh my gosh, you have a vertical. And so, with that athleticism, I've played every position from an outside to a middle to a setter. And my last years of playing in college which was 5 years, I was a libero.
Mm-hmm. So
So,
what's the ones
these
that's
four
like right at the net? What are they called?
so some people call them blockers. There's a lot of responsibilities that those people at the net have.
Mm-hmm.
They'll hit the ball, they'll block the ball, they're just really the guard of the net. So I would consider them our goddesses because that's less work I would have to do back row,
Right.
even though I like touching the ball. But yeah, I look up to those people that are up there because they make my job much easier.
Yeah. Hold
So,
on. So how does it make it
hmm
easier? Because you got to be the first one to hit the ball, though, right?
yes. So depending on who is hitting on the other side, the block, if they touch the ball,
Mm-hmm.
they can slow the speed of the ball down.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So let's say my IQ level wasn't as high as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And it would help me navigate the ball.
I got you.
So but if with the IQ level I have, I can take anything.
Right. Yeah.
A
And them
rocket,
balls be
just
coming too
all of it.
fast. That's something I could never
They
play.
coming in hot. They
Yeah.
sure do, coming in like a bullet.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Are you funny?
They do. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
should I duck or should I get this ball?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going in or out, but since
Bobby,
my job is to
if I play volleyball, I'll be running laps every day at practice. Cause man, that the ball be
and
coming too fast. I don't see how you.
it do.
Yeah.
Yep. Normally, when I play, if it's above your head, it's typically gonna go out.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of a court awareness.
Yeah, and that's another thing I had to ask. Like, how do you like adjust to the speed? Like, how do you know if it's going out or you can hit the ball? Like, yeah, where they come
So
from? Like a
with
lot of learning
practicing,
practice.
so with practicing, every day, 5 a.m. in the morning, there's something called muscle memory. So with muscle memory, you can allow there's the court does not change its size.
Mm,
So, if you shuffle to the line of the court, the perimeter of the court 3 times, okay, that's out. So it's just muscle memory. So every time you move, it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's out. So once it just depends on like how many times you do that same movement every day. So once you
okay.
get that movement, it makes it much easier for you to have that court awareness of where's that ball? Where's the court? Where am I at? You can also look at there's these things on the net that are called antennas.
Mm,
So if you're looking forward, there's these red and white antennas that you can look and see that's on the line of the court.
right. I got you.
So that also helps.
Yeah,
So like even that, with having that visual learning, it also helps you in real life. Like, hey, like I need to have awareness of when I'm driving, or hey, I need to have awareness of my surroundings if things don't go the way. So, volleyball helps you with a lot of things, not only just with the
man.
sport, but
That was my next question. You so yeah, that was my next question. Like, what are some of the values you learned from the sport that you can carry on with you in the start of your next journey?
throughout the 14 years that I've played, it was hard. I've
Did you start
the
at
area that
11?
I'm in Houston, I started when I was 9.
Nah. Oh, okay.
So, so with that, just it allowed me to, like, no matter how hard the obstacle is, that you're always going to be capable of pushing through that mentally or physically, as long as you have that driven mindset. So, that also obtains to outside a sport. If you
Right.
have that driven mindset of, hey, like, I'm going to get this goal. This is my goal to be here as, work for the government or be the president of the United States or an astronaut. Like, if you have that drive, like, that'll make you better and help you through any obstacle that is thrown at you.
I like that answer. I like that. I'm gonna live by that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start living by that.
Hmm.
And you're never too old to
My
learn.
favorite, my favorite quote, my favorite quote that I live by since I was little is hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Oh
So
yeah.
if you're not working hard, like, somebody's going to come and take your spot. So you be disciplined with everything that you do
Yeah.
on and off the court, with academics, with, you know, chores, all of that. If you're not disciplined, it's like, okay, you're just living life at that point. You don't want to be simple. Make things hard for yourself. You're gonna learn things throughout that.
Hey, that's the quote of the
Got to
day.
challenge yourself.
That's gonna be the quote of tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna post up. What you say? Hard work, what beats talent
Hard
when
work.
talent don't work
Hard.
hard? I got that. I think I heard Kobe say it.
Correct.
I think I heard Kobe Bryant say it one time.
He probably did.
That's
Kobe. Everybody be looking up to him.
oh yeah. Yeah. And for my last question, for the kids that you that look up to you back where you from, what's some advice you can give them to reach the next level playing volleyball or just any sport really?
I would have to say that never let the outside noise affect your dreams and how you perform. If you want it bad enough, surprise them. The ones that, doubted you, keep them on their feet, because it's like they've doubted you. That should be a challenge. Hey, these people think that I'm not good enough. I'm going to show that I'm good enough. You know, I went JUCO first. It doesn't matter, you know, JUCO, NCAA, D1, D2, NAIA. It doesn't matter where you go. The fact that you are at a collegiate level playing the sport that you love is all that matters. Yeah, it'd be nice to go there, but you're not certain to play. If
Right.
you want to play, go where you know you're going to play.
Dang. Hey, Stasha Adams, man. I think she should be a motivational speaker. That's what I think.
Yeah, I've been told that, to be a mentor.
Yeah,
Back
for
home when I
sure. Like I seen the
mhm.
leadership on and off the court that you have and possess, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You for sure. But yeah, you got anything else?
Um, I mean, so majority of the times, the things that I am giving out, the information that I'm giving to whoever is listening, I've dealt with everything.
Mm-hmm.
from having a bad coach who thought I wasn't good enough to play, or being a second string, third string, fourth string in that position. You have to, it doesn't matter how the coach feels about you. What matters is how you feel about it. So if you love that sport, go get it. Go get it.
So I should
I've
have met you.
had maybe three bad coaches.
I should have met you
I've
like
had three
25,
bad
30 years
coaches.
ago. You hear me? I should have met you 30 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Cause man,
I've
I
came a lot.
a lot of people go through that. Like a lot of people just go through,
Mhm.
bad coaches, and we tend to give up. You know,
Mhm.
that's the
I'm
wrong
not gonna lie,
mindset,
I did almost quit.
and
I
that's the
almost
wrong
quit,
mindset,
my
though.
high school. Yeah. But
Yeah.
my mental drive is one that pushed me. My mental drive. Because it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, he can think that, but it's like I'm getting looked at right now. I'm getting
Right.
looked at Grambling. I'm getting looked at, Kentucky State.
Right.
So, it doesn't matter. One person's opinion doesn't matter about, these 20,000 schools that are around the world that you can go play at.
Man, a lot of people need to hear that right there, for real. Cause
Mm-hmm.
when stuff get hard, people tend to quit. You should never
They
give up.
do.
Should never give up.
Yep.
Hey, I appreciate you, Station, man. Telling you, good peoples. This
No
my peoples
problem,
right here.
Brandon.
This my peoples right here, man. Good peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate you for coming on, though.
No problem.
Thank you. Hey, this been another episode of It's Gonna Be What It's Gonna Be Sports Media. Hey, Stacia, the motivational speaker, man. You need a station in your life.
Hey, you need me, you know where I'm at.
I appreciate it.
Alrighty.
All right.